Good day, student. This is Mr. Adibite, your government tutor. Our subject, as usual, is government. Our topic that we'll be looking at today is military in Nigeria politics. Military in Nigeria politics. How do I mean? That is, how military become political leaders or become political administrators in Nigeria. We'll be looking at one of the ways at which they become, and that will be our topic. And then under our topic, that is the objective you expect to understand at the end of this class today, is the intervention of military through coup. That is the coup that was planned in Nigeria. That is the first coup that brought military into power in Nigeria. We'll be looking at that. At the end of this class, you'll be able to what? To write full history about military intervention in Nigeria politics. And that will be the part one. The first political coup actually in Africa took place in Egypt in 1952, and that was when a man known as Colonel Gamal Abdel Nasser took power from King Farouk in Egypt in 1952. Then the first military coup in West Africa, which Nigeria belonged to, took place in Togo, and that came up on January 13, 1963, in which President Sylvanus Olympio was assassinated. Then let's look at that of Nigeria. The first military coup in Nigeria actually took place in 1966. But before then, there are other coups that took place in West Africa that actually was not written here. That of Ghana actually took place in 1966, before that of Nigeria. There's another one in Central Africa as well in 1966, while that of Benin Republic took place in 1965. So series of military coups occur in West Africa and Africa at large. But basically, we will be looking at that of Nigeria, the military coup that took place in Nigeria. And like I told you, the first military coup Nigeria experienced took place in January 15, 1966. And how did that occur? The planner of this coup was Major Shukuma Kaduna Nzebu. This is the picture of Shukuma Kaduna Nzebu you are looking at. He was the one that caused some other young militaries that come together, like Ife Joanna and others, to plan coup against the civilian government, who seemed not to be doing well at that period of the time. After then, the civilian government were managed by the Prime Minister, the person of Alhaji Tafawa Balewa. Then we have regional premier, like Western region. We had Chief Samuel Akintola. In North, then we had Alhaji Sir Amadu Bello, and so on like that. These young soldiers, they planned coup and sent away all this civilian government. Actually, the first coup was a bloodshed coup, because we have two types of coup, and we also have two kinds of coup. When we talk about two types of coup, we talk about the bloodshed coup, which is known as a non-bloodshed coup. The bloodshed coup is that is always bloody, where a lot of people be killed or assassinated. While non-bloodshed coup is known as palace coup, a coup without shedding of blood or without killing. But I can also tell you, aside from types of coup, we also have kind of coup where we have the successful and unsuccessful. Coup may be bloodshed or not bloodshed, may be successful or unsuccessful. It is not really necessary that every bloodshed coup must be a successful coup, and it's not necessary that every palace coup will be unsuccessful. It depends. But two types of coup: bloodshed and non-bloodshed. And the non-bloodshed known as palace coup. Why kind of coup? We talk about the successful one and unsuccessful. As we go on, we get to know, maybe in other classes, those coups that were successful and those that were not successful, those that were bloodshed and those that were not bloodshed coup. But this time, in the first coup, I must tell you, the first coup was bloodshed coup, whereby many civilian leaders were assassinated by these young soldiers. Then even some militaries were also killed in order for them to take over the government. These are examples of those civilian leaders that were assassinated at that period of time. The person of Sister Laduke Akintola, one to be the premier of Western region, was assassinated. Chief Francis Okotiebo, the Minister of Finance, Sir Alhaji Abubakar Tafawa Balewa, one to be the Prime Minister of Nigeria, and then Alhaji Sir Ahmadu Bello, the Premier of Northern Region. All these guys were all assassinated in the first coup that took place in January 15, 1966 in Nigeria. And many other top-ranking officers in Nigeria armed forces were also assassinated. At the end of the coup planner does not really have who they seem to become the head of state among them, either as a military head of state or civilian president. The coup was only planned, but there was no well-planned leader that could have took over the seat. So at the end of the day, the most high-ranking officer immediately at the end of the coup, the person of Major General GTU Aguiyi-Ironsi, that is Johnson Thomas Umonakwe Aguiyi-Ironsi, took over the advantage of the coup planner because he was never part of the coup planner, and he hijacked the coup, the success of the coup, and he made himself the first military head of state in Nigeria. Having said that, we have to stop the class here today. In next class or subsequent class, we'll be looking at the second coup, which is known as counter coup. This is the end of first military coup in Nigeria, and the first military head of state is Major General Johnson Thomas Umonakwe Aguiyi-Ironsi, popularly known as GTU Ironsi. This is an assignment for you, students. I want you to write the name of other soldiers that involved in Nigeria first military coup alongside with Major Shukuma Kaduna Njegu. Have a wonderful day.